Eddie and Adam, one of the great things you guys have done is you create this patchwork of backstories for all the fairy tale land characters, but you jump in time. You'll jump forward, and then you'll rewind and go back. What's an example of the next little missing piece that you're going to fill in for someone's backstory?
Well, I feel like we left Snow White at the dwarves' hovel, and she drank a potion, and she has no idea who Prince Charming is, and so we got to pick that up. Because, you know, as Rumpelstiltskin has reminded us, all magic comes with a price. So to drink a potion and forget somebody you love has a price.
Grumpy loves that line. There's always a price.
Yeah.
And then the next little piece after that is exactly what we're just talking about, which is why these two don't like each other.
Yeah.
Steve Perlman, I know you used to run the ship, so to speak, at V on ABC. And you all had the green stage up there in Vancouver for V, and this cast is working with a very similar green stage. Can you describe for the people exactly what a green stage is versus just a green screen?
It's a giant soundstage, probably about as big as this room, that is surrounded on 3 sides in green curtains. And it has a green floor, and when you go home at night after working in there for a full day, you actually see orange because it's the color opposite of green, so you can close your eyes and go to bed and see orange. But it's what allows us to do a lot of the things we do. I mean, the sequence that you saw in the episode this afternoon where Grumpy and Astrid were in the grinding room, and the bag of fairy dust went up into that contraption. That was about 8 wooden columns standing in the middle of a big green screen stage, and everything else that you saw in there was all virtual set. And so that's one of the more complex sets that we've done. And it just allows us to do things that we otherwise wouldn't be able to do.
And for the actors who've done a lot of the green stage work, do you have any anecdotes from doing it? Like,
Well, for me, it was extremely disorienting at first because I had never done anything like that on a green screen. But I found that I quickly had to learn how to revert back to like my childhood imagination. Like I have to like create these walls and really create the walls because there's nothing to hold on to. We have a very, well, not maybe like a couch. It's if you want to talk about the Queen's Palace, there's just that love chair and a table with a candelabra, and that's like that's it. That's all that's there. So you really, really have to use your imagination. And you do feel slightly, I never see orange when I go home, but you need a lot of air. It gets really claustrophobic in there after a while, even though you're in this fishbowl.
But do you get like directions from the director saying, oh, you can't walk that way because you would have just
Oh
walked
yeah,
into the fireplace?
everything's taped off.
You walk thugh walls very easily.
Yeah.
But then also
All the
it's
time.
amazing because there's someone standing over a little monitor over in the corner, and they actually have the image superimposed
Like you just walked
over
off
the
the
frame.
balcony.
So you can sort of walk over and go, oh, wow, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So it's the visual effect team is just incredible, and what they do. It takes 8 or 9 days to do this. 8 or 9 days to turn this quality out. It's just extraordinary.
The producers, do you feel like you got your startup costs on that front as far as the CGI? You feel that you got a lot of that out of the way in season 1, and so if there's a season 2, and let's face it, there will be.
Only if people keep watching.
Yeah. Will season 2, will that money be, like about polishing the rough edges on that stuff and kind of kicking it up a notch?
I think everything is about, everyone on the show in every department just has this incredible attitude of just trying to keep making things better and topping themselves with everything they do. So we hope if we get to keep going, to keep kind of raising the bar on what we do.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes our ambition outweighs our technology, but we're not going to lower our ambition, and we're going to keep improving the technology.